Welcome back, folks, to Let's Replay Albion. When last we left off, we managed to prevent an assassination attempt, but now there is a war between the Iskai and Celts brewing on the horizon, and we need to try and prevent it, or we can ignore it for now and go on a treasure hunt. Suddenly, an old acquaintance from Dirinar stands in front of Tom. It is Frill, the historian of the council, who helped uncover the murder plot with his knowledge about Bradir's dagger. Thanks for the catch-up there, game. Disarema, I am so glad I finally found you. Disarema, Frill. What a surprise to see you again. Why are you looking for us? I would like you to come with me to a place where some people are interested in talking with you. I cannot say more until we are there. It sounds very secretive, Honourable Frill, but we'll be glad to do it if this will help us get closer to our goal. Oh, I can guarantee it. But first, we must try to mediate in the conflict that is about to occur between the Iskai from Shrimalana and a Celtic village. You should know that Melthus and I have a special interest in friendly coexistence of humans and Iskai. Sira elaborates on how she and Melthus have become closer, and about the threatening confrontation between the Celts and Iskai. I completely and entirely agree with you. You must try to prevent the worst. The last thing we need is a war between our races. I will wait here at the inn until you have tried your best. Good luck. Bearing in mind I said, try your best. If you manage to completely mess this up, the invitation to come with me is still open, although you might not want to come here for a while. And indeed, we want to do something else here. Frill is there to advance the plot when we sort out everything here, but for now we want to talk to this person. We've spoken to him before, but now the assassination has been prevented, or alternatively has gone ahead, he has something else to say. Schemer Din, are you interested in a map? What do you know about a map? Well, I've had a map lying around in my attic for years. My grandfather always said it was a treasure map, see? Apparently, his forefathers buried their, I don't even know what that word is. I'm just gonna ignore it. On the spot marked on the map. Well, I have to say that I don't believe any of that, but I know people like you probably would, 'cause you're gullible, and I'm drunk. Nice to meet you. Though, just because, with you, I'll give you a map for a stupendously low price of 200 gold coins. Are you interested? You can actually go here without the treasure map, but, we're interested, but not for the price that, not for the price he's offering. We are interested, but not at that price. Well, let's make it 125 gold for you. Agreed? Oh, okay. Well, wonderful. I'm sure you won't regret the purchase. And indeed we won't, because there is a lot of treasure in the treasure cave. It is here. And you may wonder, where on earth is here? But where have we seen such a place before? We've seen such a place before by Kurnos. Remember that somebody mentioned about a creature called a critter that stole something and then ran away? That is basically where we're going. We're going to the cave where the critters are. But for now, I think we want to rest first, because I imagine the group is going to get rather tired soon, and I'd rather make this journey with us not fatigued than fatigued. 6 coins is absolutely fine, because we are going to be earning a lot more from going here than we spent there to rest. And we also have plenty of food, just in case, and we have a lot of light spells and some rope. You really, really need some rope for this totally optional cave. The reason why it's optional is that there's no plot reason to go there. It's just a place where you can get some pretty nice items. And they are pretty nice. Alright, we'll go up here and we'll head over to Kurnos. And we're probably going to save just before we go in, because this place can get quite complicated. And my memory is a little hazy on it, but there are a few items that I really, really want to find while we're in there. We also might be using some of our lockpicks there, because I think some of the treasure chests are very, very heavily locked. Also, I want to go round this and not in there, because we can't get through that way. It is slowly getting darker, but the darkness doesn't bother us at all. Let's move on, shall we, and completely ignore the impending conflict and go search for treasure. the plot will indeed wait for us. We've got past the event-sensitive point, which is the assassination. And so now everything will remain at a kind of standstill until we are ready to face it. Alright, we'll just head up here, and I think... there we go. Oh, no, we want to go a little bit further along. There we go. Remember the waterfall there? There is the treasure cave, and it is very, very obvious. And you most certainly do not need any light sources right now. Also, the monster eye there was informing us of enemies. And it is these enemies here, the critters. There are some critter 1s and some critter 2s. Fortunately, we don't need to do much more than just defeat one of them to get them all to run away, much like the Rinri. And they are not that tough at all. In fact, they're all starting to run away right now, and we'll let them. This place is actually very, very small. Very small indeed, and there is a treasure chest right there that we most certainly want to have an attempt at unlocking. Because I do think it is indeed unlocked. Let's give it a go, shall we? He cannot pick this lock, but we shall keep trying. There we go. And there's a fair amount in here. There's some gold, which is never a bad thing to see. There's also some red potions, which are also quite nice. You still have a fair amount of carry capacity there. There is also a poison antidote, that might be handy. A jewel, and 3 torches. We most certainly want to take those torches just in case. And we want to explore around here. It is, we most certainly want to be very, very careful, because we can just fall into oblivion here. And that is not an exaggeration. There is quite literally the chance of just falling into holes. There are quite a lot of them, and we need to be very, very careful. In fact, there is one right there. You want to look down a lot here, because there it is. Watch out! There's a large hole in the ground right in front of us. We should only try to go down with a rope. Who knows if we'll be able to get out otherwise? Does anyone have a rope? Everyone looks through their backpacks, and finally a rope is found. Good. It shouldn't be too risky with a rope. Not only is it not too risky with a rope, you also get to keep reusing that rope. So we want to start exploring around the various places that we can go, starting with here. We could just go down without suffering any damage whatsoever, and if we want to go back up, we look up at the hole in the ceiling and we just use a rope on it. Let's very, very carefully explore, because what we want to do is we want to find our way to more areas that have more loot. And we definitely want to, is that a, yeah, that's a way up. We want to find our way towards lots and lots of treasure. There we are, use item, rope, and we are back up here. And we want to be very, very careful, because there are going to be a lot of holes in the ground. Oh, did we just go down the same hole that we went up? I believe we did. Let's try that again, shall we? And pay close attention to where we are on the map, and head south this time so that we can avoid falling down that hole. And I think all there is around us right now is just a few areas with holes in them. There's there's an area to the north though. We could go there first. Is there a hole up here? This has pretty much just led in a bit of a circle, so that's not really helped us that much. We could go down this hole, or we could go down the other hole that we've just found, which I do believe is this one here. We'll go down that one next. You do need to be very careful, even though those critters were not that dangerous, but there certainly are nastier foes here. There are much nastier foes if you aren't careful in moving around. Anything here? The answer is not yet. But there certainly will be things, and that singular treasure chest is not the only thing that we need to be careful of in terms of loot. There's a lot more loot in here. And I know I said being careful of loot, but that's because some treasure chests can have traps in them. And on them. And they can be quite deadly indeed. We want to be very, very careful of holes in the ground and make sure that we explore everywhere on every floor. Anything here? There is another hole in the ground, and we might as well go in that and see what's there. The answer is, there is danger here. Oh, there is danger. And this fight is going to be a lot nastier, because those are Critter 3, and if memory serves, the one thing that the critters are good at, it's dealing a lot of damage really quickly. I think they have a very high chance of criticaling with their attacks. Also, I don't know why I'm using Fireball when I could be using Lightning Strike and getting that to maximum. There we go. Let's try that, shall we? Maybe they'll, well, I would say they'd start running away, but they're not going to get the chance because they're really not good at resisting the Frost Avalanche there. Which is not bad, because that gives us a round of being able to absolutely obliterate them. Aha! You cannot flee now because we're attacking you. Also, fireballs and lightning bolts are a good idea to deal with them. Kapow! There goes one. And we now need to go and deal with the rest of them. We'll attack there, and I think we'll just have you guys do nothing right now while you use your ranged attacks on this one here. There we go. Not bad. And that's another one dealt with, and they are now all unfrozen. We now need to wait and see what happens, because they may decide to... Oh, they are still moving up. They are not intent on fleeing, so we need to be very careful. I think Fire Rain might be a good idea here. I think it might be a very good idea. We'll have a Fireball there, and we'll have you two split your attacks. We'll have you attack there, and we'll have you attack... We'll have you attack there as well. There we go. Not bad. I don't want to face those Critter 3 and, there we go. Have them absolutely obliterate us. But, the Fire Rain there is not too deadly. Also, they do attack quite a lot there. You can see 2 attacks there. We want another Frost Avalanche here, just so that we can buy ourselves a little more time. We want, I think we want you to use another Thunder Strike against this Critter 3, and you want to use a Fireball. He can cast 19 Fireballs right now. That is all because of the neck piece that Melthus is currently using. There we go! And now they will all be frozen in place, and that will buy us that much more time to deal with things. Also, that one just died from that attack, which is handy. I think that Fire Rain actually proved to be quite effective. Excellent. They are quite tough. They take a lot of damage. Lightning Bolts! Haha! It's a very nasty attack. So we want to split up our attacks here. We want you to attack this one, and you to attack that one. And I think another Lightning Bolt there might do the trick. There we go, you're still... Ah, you're no longer alive, though. Kapow, and neither are you. You've not tried to run away yet, and that might be a mistake on your part. Also, we want you to move over here right now to prevent this critter from attacking Reyna. Nope, they are moving back. That is not a bad thing at all. And I think we'll let that one flee and see if we can kill that one. There we go, a fair amount of experience. And there's probably something worthwhile in here to make our explorations fruitful. There is a treasure chest right here that we could go and look at. Let's try that. It's not locked, and it has a fair amount of potions. Potions are not the best thing that we could currently get, but I'll take them. Because, hey, potions are still treasure after all, and treasure is a pretty nice thing indeed. We have a lot of these potions here, the red ones. And the green ones aren't too bad for restoring health, so we'll take them. There's probably more in here, though, if we look around. Let's have a look over here. Any enemies? I really don't want to find any more enemies, but I think we might. There's another pit. Now that's going to be quite dangerous to go down. What about down here? Is there another pit down here? Let's have a look. No more enemies, that's for sure. What about over here? On this level is much peril. Anything? There appears to be a way up. Do I want to go up, or do I want to go down? Let's go up for now, shall we? Let's try going up. Use a rope, and we'll head to a slightly less dangerous level, and have a look and see what's here. Anything at all? We're about to find out. Well, there is a way further up that we could go and examine, and the worst thing that can happen there is that we can... Oh, there's also a way down there that we could go to, and there is a plant there. Do we want to go down? I suppose we could go down and see what's here. Anything here? It's a middle area that we haven't been to yet. Is there anything worth looking for in here? there's another way even further down. And where does this lead? This leads to somewhere even deeper. You'll notice that I haven't had to use the light spell. There's a lot of illumination in here, which is very, very handy. There are still a few things I'm looking for, though, but I haven't yet found. There's a way up there. What else is there? If we turn back, I'm sure we'll find the... yep, there's a way down here. Anything down here treasure-related? Oh, there's a lot of stuff here that's treasure-related. And a lot of enemies, too. Hello, how are you? I think we're actually just going to attack you right now, because there's not much reason to freeze them in place when they're so far away from us. Alright, we'll do that, and we'll do this. I think that might actually deal with that one. And we'll have you attack that one there. We'll have them be frozen in place when they're a little closer to... Wow, that was a critical hit. Not bad whatsoever. Kapow! Still alive, I see. Alright, you're getting quite close now, but you're not that dangerous at the moment. You're right there, however, so I'd rather deal with you right now. Alright, you attack that one, and I think we'll have that hit there, like that. There we go. Let's see how effective that is. You're still alive. You're no longer alive. And you still are. I hope you don't deal a lot of damage to Reyna. That would not be good. Well, there's 2 damage. 2 damage is fine. Ah, did you back away there? No, you moved over there. I think now is the time to use a Frost Avalanche, because that will certainly buy us some more time. I want you to attack that one there, and I think a Fireball will most certainly take care of you. There we go, and you can do that, and I think that will probably do. There we go! Frost Avalanche! Getting this to a high level is going to most certainly be one of my objectives before the game is done, because it's a really, really good spell. And to think, the game gives you the option of getting rid of Syrah and Melthus. Why would you do that? Just such a good combination. There we go, that one's dead. And that means that we can now focus on dealing with the more dangerous ones. Although I think we're going to have to get you to drink some more of these potions. Let's see, we'll have you drink that one. Only a little mental energy returns, that's fine, we'll have you drink another. After all, that's what they're there for, to replenish our magic stock. There we go. Just in case we need to cast another of the Frost Avalanches, we'll do that. And I think right now we want to have you use a Lightning Strike there, and I think a Fireball here will probably take care of you. There we go, that seems like a good combination. There we go. You're not dead yet. You're not dead yet either. You are, though. Excellent. These are actually quite difficult encounters when you think about just how dangerous the sheer numbers of enemies are. If you didn't have a significant amount of armor like I do, this would be a very tricky encounter. Also, do nothing there, because that's most certainly going to move before you are. There we go, another one dead. And that one is still not dead. And they're all starting to run away, which we'll let them do. Because the last thing we want to do is fight more of them. Also, Reyna is finally level 18. And there appear to be no more enemies here. Also, we can take things here. What do we get from that? We get something called herbs. I'm not quite sure what they're for, but do they stack? Let's find out. They do appear to stack, and no, I've no idea what we're going to use them for, but hey, we'll take them. We'll take all of them if we can, because they might be worth something. Keyword here, might be worth something. How many more of these do I have to look at? There are a lot of them. There are most certainly a lot of them, but we'll take all the herbs that we can, because loot is loot after all. We might find somebody who's wanting to buy them. There we go, we'll grab that, and we'll grab this, and this is probably a huge trap that I don't remember, but we're grabbing them all anyway. Any others that we haven't grabbed? We haven't grabbed that yet. Any others? Well, there's one there that we haven't got. And anything else? Oh, there's one over there. There we go, we'll take that. Any others? There should be, because we don't have anywhere near as many as there are of the, well then again, maybe we do. We have, what, 14? And how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16... Okay, there's 18, so we're missing 4. And there's 1. And where are the other ones? Ah, there's one. We're missing that one. And we're missing that one. And I think there's only one more that we're missing. Yep, there's only one more. And I think it might be that one. There we go! We've managed to pick all of the herbs. And I have no idea what their use is whatsoever. But I'm sure we'll find a use for them somewhere. And when we come back, folks, we'll continue exploring this treasure cave. There's still a lot of things for us to find. A lot of things for us to find. We still haven't found any of the really magical items that we can uncover from here. And there is a lot of various floors for us to explore, though. So I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.